Finally, a working microphone with a new fluff. So please excuse me filming with my phone. I hope you can hear me. I haven't got an external microphone. The big camera, still a little bit heavy for me to pick up with these broken arms. I'm just heading to town, meeting Daisy and meeting James. I'm using this opportunity, while I can't do any proper long rides, to do some planning for the America trip. The first time James planned the route, we ended up on a freeway. So we've got some work to do. All right, guys.
Hey!
How's it going, man? Good to see you.
How's your head?
You've got weird sunglasses on. These
Yeah.
make you look like Agent Smith.
Mr. Anderson.
You know what I'm really sad about?
What?
You remember the giant hand from yesterday? Of course you remember the giant hand. We haven't got it anymore.
Oh no.
I think it got left at Dynamo.
So I actually picked up the giant hand and I gave it to you on multiple occasions and you still managed to forget it.
Yeah, I lost it.
Kafir gave you that.
He brought that all the way
love.
from Israel, yeah.
There was love in that present and you... What a nasty little man he is.
Where are we going?
That way.
Oh.
You coming?
Yeah, I'll join you. You started already.
I do business.
It's already a highlight, but I put it as one of our
What have you found?
one of our destinations. The world's tallest thermometer in the middle of the desert. Work that one out. Who'd have thunk it?
At least we can see how hot it is when we go past.
Yeah, you're just going to look up this large tower and just go, yeah, it's hot.
So basically James has done all the route planning for the America trip, and he's basically ended up doing it twice, because the first time he did it, he managed to put us on a route that went on a freeway. We then found out that we're not allowed to ride on freeways, obviously, because we'll get run over by cars. So we've reassessed the approach and started using an app called Komoot, which I actually used a while ago to plan some routes. It's basically for hiking, cycling, and a bunch of other sports, and you can choose parameters like terrain, how much off-road stuff do you want to do, routes most used by cyclists.
Brain thing's been really interesting actually, because when you go with other route planning apps, it allows you to plot a route on a freeway, and I've actually, there's one of our legs where we've got to take a 30-mile detour off-road, and basically having had Komoot tell me that it was all off-road, it basically led me to start having conversations with the Marines to try and get access to their base, because the reason Komoot had sent us off-road was because we had to make a detour to get around this Marines logistics
Wait,
base.
have you chatted to Marines?
Yeah, US Marines.
Yeah, she spoke to them.
And stuff. Yeah, she spoke to them.
Are they letting us through?
Yeah, they're letting us through. One of the best things about it is it kind of gives you points of interest. So you know you're in like we'll use like leg 4 for example, where you know you're in Barstow and you're looking around for like kind of places to start, and pow! All of a sudden you find the world's tallest thermometer, and there's points of interest like that all over the place, like. The world's oldest redwood tree I found on like leg 18, I think it is, or something like that.
Just
40
a
feet
tree.
fucking wide, man.
Climb it.
Lawrence Carpenter, what a big one you chose. We're going to do a dummy planning of a route. Los Angeles. It will plot a route for you using the quietest, most cycle-friendly routes available in the area. Once you've done that, so if we set that as a destination, Las Vegas, you can also filter it for road cycling, mountain biking, running. Not going to be doing that. We're going to be riding like 600 k's through the desert over 3 days. We do not want to be riding bloody off-road on road bikes. So, and it will give you an understanding of exactly where in the route the terrain actually comes about. So, you know, if you've got like 30 k's of off-road stuff, you can look to take a detour on road. I don't want to be like 100 kilometers into a bike ride in the middle of the desert to find myself on a fire road.
Who put the world's biggest thermometer there?
I don't know, man, but it's an incredibly random thing to have on there.
If we find a cool thing on the way, we can then add it to this.
Yeah, it's the Mojave Desert. That's a cool thing.
That's probably already there.
Oh yeah. So you can filter it by Google Maps, you can filter it by satellite feed as well.
Summer is back.
Give it a week. It'll be pissing with rain.
Sunny until, I mean, it wasn't sunny until just now. Hello.
That's beautiful.
Hello.
Good to see you. Hello.
How's your head today?
Oh, fine.
Yeah?
I didn't have half as much as you guys.
Lawrence, you picked up a cup of piss. You were going to drink it?
Oh, come on.
How many coffees do you make in one day?
Today I made about 400. And I left at 3. So it's, yeah, 8 hours.
400?
Yeah, just me.
Wow.
In one transaction.
You've changed, man.
That was James's.
That's not true. Lawrence has been drinking a lot, hasn't he?
Raging alcoholic.
For an athlete, man.
The sun is shining.
So begins the demise of
Lawrence Carpenter. Since I got involved.
Start hanging out with us.
A pint. It's like less calories than a bag of crisps. And I'm talking about the big bag.
Well, if he's worried about his calories, then next Monday is going to be pretty problematic, isn't it? It's going to be slightly calorific, isn't it, Loza?
The dogs
what if
get
we-
seasick.
What are we going to
What are we gonna
do?
do?
Seasick? Well, maybe we won't say, but we'll just say that there's going to be some seasickness involved.
James, all right?
The repeat of yesterday.
Yeah, but he's not. Oh, wait, he is.
No, he
drunk,
hasn't
yeah.
stopped doing this since we left. We were here last night.
What's that?
A circle. Yeah, for doing that.
Fell off your bike.
It's not a circle, it's a monocle. Look.
Yeah, last time we were here, there were Cheerios on the ground.
It's not warm like a lightsaber.
No. James has had a pretty good idea regarding bike fits and America. Basically, well, I'll let you explain.
It wasn't really my idea, was it? I think I keep getting like sent these messages of when are you going to come to South California so I can have a bike fit with you, and it kind of made me think, well, okay. So my offer is this: if you're on the main route, you can supply a turbo trainer, you can give me 90 minutes to 2 hours, and you're a reasonable distance from where we're staying, I will come and I will look at your position. I'll spend anywhere between 90 minutes and 3 hours with you to make sure that it's as good as I can possibly make it within the realms of the equipment that you've supplied, the equipment that you have. I will make any recommendations that need to be made, and I will do it for $200. I think that's a pretty reasonable, bearing in mind that I charge £300 for a bike fit.
Wait, Lawrence should get a bike fit.
$200, eh?
Shame he's not coming.
That's the offer. That's my offer. We're going to be probably not going to have time in San Diego, but Los Angeles, Baker, Boston, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Pahrump, Beatty, Panamint Springs. Nobody watching these videos is going to live in Panamint Springs. It's in the middle of nowhere. Bodega Bay, Portland. I'll put more locations up as we go along. But you know, if you're interested, drop us an email. Drop Francis an email or me an email, and we'll look to figure it out.
Don't even look at your DMs, Francis.
Neither do
That's
I
That's
anymore.
a good point. Message James.
I end up with a Tyson tattoo.
What?
I'm going to have a tattoo when we're out in America.
What, Mike Tyson one?
Not a Mike Tyson one.
That would look good. I think it would suit you though. Like,
Yeah, because you can see less of my face.
I'm going riding. We going to the park?
yeah, we're going to the park.
Let's go, man.
Go.
Made it home just before it got dark. That once again marks the longest ride back since my crash. Everything seems to be healing properly. Look, I could even hold the camera right up here. One thing I've noticed, I can't believe how much muscle mass, not that I had much in the first place, I've lost in my arm. It's at the point where jersey will be tight on this side and on the other sleeve it will be baggy. I've got to sort this out. As we said earlier, we're going to be using Komoot to plan all of the routes. It also acts as a bit of a social media platform, so we're going to be putting photos and stuff, which might be nice alongside the videos, and then bang the routes straight on your Wahoo if you want to replicate them. I'm going to get down and do some editing. I need to put the camera down because now my arm is definitely starting to get sore, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye for now.